What's up?
The sky.
No, there's like your roof, your ceiling, then
Okay.
your roof. There's like a
Feeling.
few layers before that. You're really jumping
That's
ahead
my
of the
bad.
curve
That's
on
my
that.
bad.
Yeah.
Wait, retake. Go.
What's up?
Fuck. Sorry. Take 3, please.
Okay. How's it going?
No. Like the first one.
Okay.
Take 4. Action.
What's up? Oh wait, no. Sorry, I fucked up that one. We'll do take 5. But you said action,
Okay.
so I have a clapper.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I could even write the take on it, but that's too much work. Okay, ready? Take 5. What's up?
The ceiling. That's a wrap, everybody. Thank you.
That was exquisite, and I have it on record too. I'm on here for my YouTube. I'm trying to get 900 subs by the end of the night. Would you sub?
Sure. What's your YouTube?
It is Geist Gunner. It's on my whiteboard too.
Okay.
Fancy like
shit.
that.
It's super fancy.
Oh.
I'll copy and paste it, and then I swear on my life that I will subscribe.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You should see what's on it though, cause like it's relevant to you right now.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, am I gonna be on it?
Look at it. Let's see
Right
what
now,
I do.
I was gonna look at it later. Okay. Oh my god, am I gonna become famous?
Maybe the ripple effect's crazy, man.
I mean, I'm hoping. 'Cause, start up my acting career. Cause
I think we did a good, pretty good rehearsal. We could clip that. Send it to some companies.
I think I got good things going for me. If I'm gonna be honest, I see my acting career going places.
I do too.
Right?
I mean, you were introduced to someone with a clapper, so that's like,
right.
You're in the industry now, you know.
Right? That's what I'm saying. It was perfect. It was like meant to happen. Okay, I found it. Oh shit. Oh yeah. So you do a bunch of Omegle shit.
Yeah, and I ask people deep questions.
Oh my god, do I get a deep question?
Yeah, if you want one.
Sure, hit me. I'm ready.
Okay, do you want like the one over the head, like the hardest shit, or should we like ramp up
I mean,
a little bit?
totally up to you. I'm down for whatever.
Up to me? Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay. I'll start with the heavy hitter. What do you think happens after you die?
This is a very controversial question.
Yeah, they're all controversial. That's the point. They're poignant.
Right.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm really bad at answering questions. I probably should have mentioned this. Because I'm like very indecisive, or I'll overthink my answer. Okay. So you die, and then you get buried, and then you when you're dead, nothing.
Do you think?
No, you get reincarnated.
You think it'd be reincarnation?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Do you think it'd be straight into reincarnation?
No.
What would be in between, some sort of spirit realm?
Sure. Yeah, I'm cool. That sounds cool. That sounds sick.
Like,
I could
like the there are
it's a glowing light room, and there's like doorways. You get to like walk through a doorway.
that'd be cool. That's like your ultimate depiction of like the most badass thing ever is like walking through a door.
You get to like technically you're like picking your future. You just don't know which one is which. You know, I'm pretty proud of it. I think that was a good ass answer. Okay.
Okay, so
yeah.
So I'll tell you my perspective, or like I'll throw some shit out there and then tell me what you think about these things, or maybe it'll expand upon what you've thought. So
Got it.
I
Okay.
grew up without religion, and I studied as many as I could to get an understanding objectively for my YouTube because I
Got it.
wanted to talk about it and also just for myself. But the things that I noticed were commonalities were one, like um every major religion believes we came from some sort of source, whether it was like God or like the source code of simulation or like Brahma or like one atom to two or whatever. A lot of them
Gotcha.
believed there was like one thing that started and then created like every other thing, like to experience itself, to experience pleasure or something. Do you think that could be relative to the other dimension, like a source state? Like a lot of people, when they have near-death experiences, feel like, or they report that they feel more connected or more like real, or like a weight was lifted off their shoulders when they died, which is kind of interesting. And there's
I mean,
also people who have deja vu, which would be relative if there's a place that wasn't connected to time.
I feel like the deja vu thing is relative to your reincarnation because I feel like we've all been reincarnated. So I feel like our deja vu is from things that have previously happened in our past lives.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That does not
Like
make
things
any
that you recognize but you don't know why you recognize them.
exactly.
Sometimes they're hyper specific to your day too though, right?
Yeah. 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 I'm also like I'm not religious like at all. So honestly, I mean, I feel like it really it depends on perspective.
Yeah, of
But
course. It's all about perspective, right?
yeah, but I feel like from my perspective, I mean, possibly, I'm not gonna say yes or no because obviously there's not like a yes or no answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say maybe. I have no clue, dude. So I'm like, sure, if that's what you think, then I mean, I'm down for whatever you think. Like, I'm not gonna.
It'd just be about whatever you think is like the most interesting to you. It's just like what sounds interesting as far as your perspective goes, you know? Because like,
My
do you
lower
think there's
group.
one fundamental truth?
No,
No.
no.
See,
You know, what if it's just whatever you want? What if it's whatever you think? Whatever you think happens, happens.
so it would be based upon the individual person's perception of reality, and then it would like cater itself to that person.
Yeah.
You could think of some pretty creative shit if that was how it went.
Right?
Well,
Picture your own life, dude.
I
You like
mean,
figure it all out and it just happens.
yeah.
Dude, if that happened, I'd be rich as fuck, bro.
What would you do if you had all the money?
Bro. If I had a shit ton of money, like right now, oh my god. Fuck bitches, get money. I'm just kidding, no. Um, uh, well, I'd invest some of it, even though stocks are absolute shit right now.
That's hilarious. That's like your biggest dream. You're like, oh my god, if I could do
So much.
anything, I just get banks. Then you're like, what? Well, what would you do with your money? And you're like, well, I'd invest it, try to keep it
Um,
coming in. You know, it's like,
yeah, like
no, you're already in creative mode.
create more. Okay, I mean, if I got like an unlimited amount of money,
It's like you're in Minecraft and you're in creative mode, and then you just made a massive thing for like smelters and shit, and you're just
right?
like protecting.
I mean, if I had an unlimited amount of money, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna like, what if I just bought the world?
What would you do with it?
Because who knows?
Like I feel like
Like, how much does the world cost?
I don't.
No.
I mean, however much Bill Gates has to a certain extent, and or like the Rothschilds and those types of people. If you were to buy everything in the world, I mean, that would just be like logistically impossible. But it would probably be like you'd think like $250,000,000,000 or
5 quadrillion.
five.
That's how much the world is.
What did you just
I,
Google?
I don't know.
How much does the world cost? And it was just
Yeah.
like,
I googled how much does the world cost. If humans were to sell Earth off, yeah, 50. I'm not reading all that. 5 quadrillion. Yep, that.
damn.
That's what I would do. I would buy the world with my unlimited amount of money in Minecraft mode.
And then
Buy the world.
you just like go to dinner parties with aliens and be like, ha, that's my
I mean,
planet.
why not, bro?
I mean, that's all
I mean,
you'd be really able to do, right? Like,
right? Have you seen the 100? Have you watched the 100?
I watched a couple episodes, but never like got into
You
it.
know, like the relative idea of it.
Not really. It's like they're on a deserted planet or something.
Is so I'll give you like the quick rundown. So they're
Okay.
on a spaceship, right?
Yeah.
And then they all get sent down to Earth, but they were all like on that spaceship because Earth became like toxic and like they couldn't go down there. So they sent 100 people down there to like test it out, but then they don't know how it's all going. All they see is like their vitals and like how alive they are and how dead they are and like like that whole thing.
Okay.
So I think like I don't know where I was going with this. I completely lost my train of thought.
You own the world, and
That's probably the most powerful thing I think I've ever heard. Um, uh, yeah, I'll sure. So like the 100. So like, what if you all like went to like a different planet? Like, what if I should buy planets?
yeah.
I could buy, bitch. I'm gonna buy Earth. I'm gonna buy the fucking Milky Way. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy.
There'd be nothing to do though. Then you just have it, and then you just be like, there's a lot of
Well,
responsibilities when you own a universe. I'm sure.
always more.
Imagine the paperwork and
Fuck the paper. I'd hire someone to do that shit. That's not my job. Someone else could do that.
I don't know who I'd trust with that. They're just gonna be like, yeah,
Okay.
Ethiopia's mine,
Right.
Africa's his.
I'll make a petition. Like everyone can like it's like
You're the type of motherfucker to like get inherited the world, and then you don't read the fine print on like what people are doing for your legal work, and then you just don't own any of Earth. They just leave you like a little slice of like Nicaragua or something. That's all you own now. Now you have to live there too.
You could like auction off planets. I would auction off.
Do you think aliens are real?
Sure. I mean, if I could own the world, I think anything's real, bro. Aliens, yeah.
That's a crazy like sentence. If you could own the world, like I mean, theoretically, you could own the world.
No, there's no theoretic. It's happening.
It's happening.
You'll see me on TV one day.
Okay.
See me in the world. Brace yourself.
What's your
start
name?
Off my career, and then I'm gonna take off, and then I'm gonna buy the world.
What's your name?
Mia.
Mia. Okay, Mia, the world leader. Is it gonna be a fascist regime, or like the opposite of that?
No.
Like, are you gonna be like everyone's equal and they get the same shit, or is it like, what's the opposite of that? What's the opposite of fascism? There's like that's the one side of it, and then the other one is like it's completely unanimous. Isn't that it? Like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What would you let people do? Sorry, I put those big words in there.
Yeah, I'm not good with words. I mean, it's not gonna be like the purge. It's not like there's gonna be laws, but like, I mean, it could kind of be like the purge. I would lower interest rates and fuck taxes, and I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, those are good points. Off the dome, you did good, I think.
Right? It sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, people think I'm like, well, like I know things. Yeah. Make the world a better place.
Yeah. Good slogan.
Right? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's my plan, to buy the world, buy planets, auction off planets, lower income rates, taxes, invest in stocks, become an actress, and do something with Minecraft furnaces. Because I'm pretty sure we talked about that at one point.
Yeah. You're correlating it back.
I pay attention.
Yeah.
That's why I should run for president.
You should. You're up against The Rock.
I'm up against a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I could beat The Rock. No problem. Like, I'm totally
I could
fine.
see it.
Right?
I'd vote for you over The Rock.
See? That's
I watched his whole show too. Like he has a whole like fake like mock like documentary thing about his life.
Does he really?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's all built around like vote for me for president in the future. and he's actually going to try to run in the future, and he's using it as like a campaign thing. Or Mr. Beast, he's also planning on running, I believe, in the future. And then there's also, I don't know if Kanye is like serious about that or not.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get into Kanye. That's so controversial. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's not
Well,
what
you
I'm trying to
should,
do.
because that makes it interesting. What do you think about Kanye?
Action. Fuck Kanye's personal decisions, but his music.
That was a good way to put it simply.
So good, bro. I would not vote. No, I wouldn't vote Kanye for president. He could be vice president.
What difference does that make?
Be the secretary.
Kanye would not accept vice president.
Maybe governor.
Governor.
He doesn't need to know he's vice president. He could just be vice president.
Like, maybe we'll all just be hush, but like, just because he has such a big, like, we'll like tell him, like, everybody will be on an inside joke, like, he's president,
everyone will know.
guys, Yeah, but it's just like a fake election.
Yeah.
What do you think about astrology, and when's your birthday?
My birthday is July 19th, so I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
Okay. I believe it to a certain extent. Some things are like, some of it's wild. Like it's not that I don't believe it. My brain can only comprehend so much of it. Like, I get like the basics of it, but when people are getting to the point where it's like, oh, you're doing that because you're a da 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 da, then I'm like, really, dude? Like, that's like a little too much.
Yeah.
But, like, people are like actually like interested and like want to talk about it. I'd like gladly sit through a conversation if someone wants to like explain that shit to me. Like, happily, I'll sit through that. Like, but personally, I actually, when I was younger, I used to really love astrology, and then it turned into like this huge thing of what it is now. But I believe in it till someone starts saying that.
Yeah, some bullshit about sun signs.
Exactly. I'm just like, I don't know.
Could I give you my gist of what I've understood about it?
Yeah, go for it. I'm listening.
Yeah, so like when I was studying the religions, I also studied astrology because it's this like modality of like how reality could work. So I seen it as relative, and I made like the birth chart is like the actual like meat of the shit, and the sun sign is like the one thing that like it was first introduced to most people, I believe, in like the mid 1900s, and there was like actual astrologer people doing it for queens and shit, and then people found out it was a thing, and so they put in newspapers the sun signs and like those things to give the people the gist of kind of what's going on, like a little taste of it, and that was like a simple way of telling people about it and like making media around it, but it didn't really go much depth. And I feel like that's where most people are sitting with it, is they like are aware that there's like sun sign on their Snapchat or whatever, but they don't like know what it means or how it would relate to them. And the sun sign represents, or purportedly represents, how people perceive you. So like I'm a Scorpio, so those characteristics of Scorpio are how people perceive me, like intense, deep, like sexual, like guarded, those types of things. And then there's the whole rest of the chart, which is like, you could think of it like, because you get the birth chart when you're born, like the birth chart, and you could think of it as like when you're born, like when you were born, you had these like physical looks, and it would represent like how you think and like all of the other stuff, like your emotions and your thoughts and shit like that. So it's like all of that other stuff, which is interesting because it would make sense if those things were also innately born with you, like your physical characteristics. But yeah, I made charts for like all the people I knew most of my life, like from school and my family and stuff, and like my cats and myself. And I have like a life coach vibe about what I'm trying to do with my YouTube and everything, and just how my brain works in general. And I'm always like, that's always how I'm like wired to interact with people. I'm always trying to like figure out how to help them, even if it's like not necessarily for a good thing. or like it just comes off as me trying to be better, but like that's always how I've been wired. And I've been able to help people so much more by like looking at these correlations and seeing the patterns and then like suggesting things to them relative to what it would suggest they'd be into. And yeah, and it's helped me a lot, like figure out my own vibe and who I am as a person too, which is pretty like wild.
That's sick, dude.
Mm.
I mean, like I said, like it's not that I don't believe in that shit. It's just I don't know if I want to take the time to like read through it. You know?
Yeah, it's like a really like around the block thing, you know. It's like
Sounds-
a whole fucking
It sounds complicated, is
yeah.
what it sounds like. And like I said, I can only comprehend.
But it's pretty crazy. Like if like the whole know thyself thing is the most important thing you could do to become the best version of yourself or to enjoy your life the most because you're actually being you instead of someone else and like doing shit that you actually want to do, just like knowing what that is. That's pretty fundamental. And if you're able to use that to like help you interpret your own emotions and characteristics, that's like crazy powerful if you think about it.
No, for sure. Not as powerful as me ruling the world, but like a close.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just pull that out of your back pocket whenever. So I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
I mean,
you should have a person who tells you how these planet things work if you rule the world, you know?
I'll hire someone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'll pay them as much as they want. Because creative mode, dude.
Yeah, you're just dropping them 64 stacks of diamond blocks. And you're just like, there you go. Tell me.
Here, one for you, one for you, one for you.
Do you ever see people or meet people who remind you like a crazy amount as somebody else you know? It's like an archetypal version of somebody else.
Yes.
You are an archetypal version of my only long-term girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hella fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That is hella fucking interesting. Like, that's super cool. How long have you guys been together?
I don't like.
Were.
It was 3 years ago, and we were together for like a year and a half.
Well, that's cool.
Mhm.
Was it? So it was long term. Was it like long distance? Was it like
No.
same thing? Oh.
We were together like every day for that year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cute. That's sweet. Yeah. Not me. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't do relationships.
Have you ever been in a relationship?
Yeah, I did. And I'm still thoroughly not obsessed. But I still talk to him and I've known him since kindergarten.
Meaning
I'm 16 now. Almost in my junior year, and I can't move on. So fucking annoying. Like, it's generally frustrating. But, you know, it's fine. It's all good. It's the way I'm wired. I'm really fucking tired, dude. I'm gonna be so honest. What time? Where are you from?
The Rocky Mountains, British Columbia, Canada.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah. It's 1:20 here.
It's 1:17 here.
Yeah. It's 1:17 here too.
Holy, how are you not tired?
I don't know. I was all amped up early. Like I figured out how to stream for the first time. So I was like, you know, like yeah, it was kind of cool. I got some like dopamine. I had a cold shower earlier. Worked out kind of late.
Well,
I probably should go to bed though, like somewhat soon, because I work tomorrow. But I need to get at least 900 subs, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll get sleep.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wish you good luck, dude. I'm gonna be like, for real, because I would not want to stay up till that. But you know, I give you props, man. I really
props for that.
Yeah. You're in your deep questions and all, and you're helping me pursuing my acting career. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm going to bed, so I'll see you later.
It was great meeting you. If you ever want to say what's up, I got all my shit there. So.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm the ice cream man.
Okay. I subscribed to you on YouTube.
Do you see what I do?
I did.
It's deep questions on Omegle.
Okay.
And we are on
Do you have a
Omegle
deep
as
question for me?
us. And you're very beautiful. And people like to see conversations with beautiful people. So we could talk about some and it'd be interesting automatically.
Okay. Do you have a deep thought or a deep question for
I
me?
have the deepest of questions all in my arsenal. Do you want the hardest one or should I start off easy for you? You're a little
Start
nervous.
off easy because I'm a little brain dead right now.
Yeah. Do you think guys who wear makeup are less masculine? Like makeup as in like natural looking shit, but still makeup, like under eyes or
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
So you'd find them like just as attractive as another guy if he was wearing makeup?
It depends on what, like if we're talking like full blown eye makeup and everything.
No, just like it looks natural, but it is makeup.
Like covering up your eye bags or something.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you think that that's going to be something? Do you feel like a lot of girls feel that way, or most girls feel that way?
I think it depends on where you come from. I feel like a lot of girls where I come from would not agree because I'm from Texas. So
What's the general vibe in Texas like?
it's Texas. You know what the general vibe in Texas is.
It's Texas. Yeah, you're right. Texas kind of has that vibe about it, huh?
Mm. And I'm not insulting Texas because a lot of us here are very nice, but there's also a lot of us here who are set in our ways.
Do you got a gun? I could see you having a gun.
I do not. I want one.
You want one?
I do.
What would you use it for? I feel like I would not be trusting myself with a gun. I have a BB gun and I couldn't even figure out how to use it. Like that's how bad I am with mechanical things.
You couldn't use a BB gun?
It was like a pellet / BB gun, and I had to call my friend to show me how to use it, who hunts and shit. He lives on a farm, and I shot it a couple times and then jammed again. Cost a lot of money too.
Well that's why you take classes and you get licensed.
So I need to fly down. Yeah, do you know how to use a gun? It's a BB gun. I don't take a class for a BB gun, you know?
No, I'm talking about for a gun.
Yeah, I've never even shot a gun actually.
I haven't either. I just want one in my house in case if somebody breaks into my house, get out.
Yeah, like, no, I feel that. I've definitely have that like general like trust issues where I feel like I always want to be protected because if I'm sleeping and I'm just like in this most vulnerable state, something could trip me up. So I had like bear spray beside my bed for a bit. I did a little like practice rolls, you know, like roll twice, down, pop up, you know.
You're prepared.
I was good for a bit. I also had a bow staff for a bit, and I had a katana, but I lost it, so I was down to the bow staff, and then I put the bow staff away, so it was just the bear spray, and now I don't even have the bear spray, so don't fucking come to my house right now because I'm defenseless. I'm not coming to your house for anything. Don't you worry. But we should practice our gun shooting skills together. Then we should become better.
You're right. That is true.
What would be the middle ground? I don't know what's in the middle of Texas. I live in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. Texas is at the bottom, right?
Mhm.
Right. I'm at the bottom of Canada, by Washington. It's like on
so what would be
west.
In the middle? By Washington, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What would be in the middle of that? That would be
like Hawaii.
Utah.
We could go to Hawaii. It's kind of like a bit of a detour, but it'd be fun too. We get surf. I don't think that's
on the way for either of us.
We could get the real gun practice in Hawaii, and we could go to a luau, and then the next day we could go surfing. We'll get surfing lessons, and then we'll let that soak into our brains for a bit to have a sleep. The next day we'll surf, and we can shoot BB guns at each other with like all the padding and shit, but while we're surfing. Wouldn't that be a ride?
I don't know how I feel about shooting BB guns at you, but, you know.
You wouldn't shoot a BB gun at me?
No.
You can get destroyed then, because I'm shooting them at you.
Wow.
We got padding on.
I'm shooting them at you.
I think it's fine.
It's a fair zone.
Yeah. What do you say? What's the fair zone?
I said no. This is a fair zone.
Yeah.
If you're not having any remorse, you're getting shot
Yeah.
with a BB gun.
That's fair. Okay. That was a cool detour. Um, let's say let's work our way up these questions here. I'm just gonna go for the hardest one. Honestly, I think you're ready.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Okay, we warmed up.
Mm.
What do you think happens after you die?
Well, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
So I think that you either go to heaven or hell, depending on what kind of person you are.
What do you think heaven and hell are? Do you think they're like a physical place, like the room and chair you're sitting in right now, but it's all like white or something, or it's like another dimension?
Well, the heaven described in the Bible is an infinity away from our universe. So I don't know, maybe it's physical, maybe it's not. I mean, your body doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to assume it's not a physical place.
When you say your body doesn't go anywhere, like, yeah, like your body goes somewhere and your spirit or your energy or whatever goes somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it'd be relative to, like, there's two different sides of it I see. There's like near-death experiences. The most popular thing is seeing like white light, watching a replay of their lives, and astral traveling, like seeing stuff they couldn't have possibly noted from like a third-person perspective. And that's also kind of relative to like the dream state or psychedelic states, which could constitute some other dimension. Do you think that could be relative?
To what?
The other dimensional idea, if that would be where you go when you die.
I don't know. I don't think about death that often. I'm generally a happy thoughts person.
I am too. Do you think it's a negative thought?
I don't think it's a negative thought, depending on what kind of thoughts you're having.
Maybe
about
the
it.
energy that's carried with it most often is negative.
It's sad for anybody to die. Nobody wants to die.
I don't think it in a negative context though. Like I feel like this, think about the energy of this conversation. It's not really downbeat.
No, you're right. No, I don't think it's a negative thought. I just, I don't think about dying. I think about what I'm doing while I'm alive.
Got a point. Yeah.
I'm not dead yet. I'll think about what's happening when I'm dying, when I'm dead.
Do you think it can help you in your like constructive perception of reality and like how you go about your life if you are to have a thought out philosophy on how you relate to life?
Absolutely. If you're just going around life thinking like there's no point to life and there's no moral laws or rules or anything, that's just going to lead you down some crazy path of, oh well, killing somebody isn't wrong according to my morals.
Right. Yeah. Because your morals are understanding
up
what
to you.
Yeah. Absolutely. So there is some sort of balance that everyone maybe has to come to and understand for themselves. Some people more than others.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that, and then actually the other thing, like, so there's that aspect of dimensionality, and there's also like, I grew up without religion and I studied as many as I could to get as objective a perspective as I could for what I'm doing, like Geist Gunnered. And I noticed that a lot of them have this common correlation that there's everything started from a source, whether it was God or Brahma or one atom split into two or the source code of the simulation, whatever. It's like there's always this one thing split into everything to like experience itself or experience pleasure or something. Do you think that you could be going somewhere that's like we're connecting back to like our like unattached state or like our source state or something like that?
Our source.
Because like, and that would also be relative to if there was a place where you're going where there isn't time or where you are in your true version. Like a lot of people say that they feel at home or more connected, more real, or like relieved when they're dying in whatever state they went to. And That would be relative. And like people get deja vu, or when you dream, a lot of people dream about shit from the future or the
Mm.
past. If you're talking about like reincarnation or past lives, could that be relative
Mm.
to like if you were going somewhere which was like overviewing all the other levels of existence, you know? What do you think about that?
Well, like I said, I'm a Christian, so I don't really personally believe in the whole reincarnation thing because it just doesn't go along with my personal religion. But I think, I mean, obviously, like I said, from my belief standpoint, when you die, you go either to heaven or hell. And if you go to heaven, you go to be with your creator. So, I mean, that's kind of like the same thing. You go back to the start of where everything was created and first came to be.
Right. So it would be relative to the Christian interpretation as well.
I guess so, yeah.
Do you think that like you say you're Christian and my religion doesn't mesh with those aspects of like possibility? You think that that will always be the case, or that it would like there's some sort of like barrier that you like having or is justified by being a part of like the religious vibe of Christianity, and then like assuming that the other things couldn't be relative? Or do you think that there could be a possibility if enough evidence or something was relative, or like even interpreting the Bible? Like there's a lot of different ways of interpreting what they mean by certain things, and certain things could be interpreted as reincarnation.
Yeah. I. Mm, I'm sorry. I have to think about these questions because I'm like I said, I'm very tired and I'm very brain dead. Um, like I said, I'm not like one of those crazy Christians who's like, oh, you're a gay, you are a sinner. Like, I love everybody. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what you do with your life. I love everybody. But I also am very strong in my beliefs, and I think that what I believe is the truth. So anything outside of that, I respect if you believe something else, but to me, that is not real.
Are you open to expanding your own perception of how things could be?
Um,
Like a growth mindset relative to how you've perceived things and how down the line you
Absolutely.
could
I mean, I'm
feel more
always open
sure.
to learning about anything, like other people's perceptions and other people's opinions. Absolutely.
So do you think that your perception of reality will be fundamentally different in like 30 years?
Of reality, probably not. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But I'm going to say probably not.
Hmm.
But I mean, there's a lot to learn in 30 years, so I'm
Right.
probably going to end up being extremely wrong.
Yeah, that's a lot of wake and sleeps, man.
Mm.
Mm-mm. What about dreams? Do you remember any of your dreams?
I do. I get dreams a lot, and a lot of times they're very bad dreams.
Tell me one. Tell me a juicy one.
A juicy one.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, I had a dream about a demon the other night. That was freaky as all get out. It was weird. It was like a suburban neighborhood I've never been in before. And I was in a house. I think I was like babysitting kids or something. And this freaky looking demon, and it wasn't the typical looking like red with double horns
Yeah,
and a
why do you
tail
call
and
it a
everything.
demon?
Huh?
I said, yeah, why do you call it a demon? Curious what it looked like.
I mean, it was. Maybe it wasn't a demon. It was just some like evil being entity or something. But it was very. Have you ever watched what was it called? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
It sounds familiar, but nothing comes to mind.
There's a creature in that movie that it looked similar to, not the same, but kind of similar. I don't know if it was based off that. I mean, I haven't watched that movie in a hot minute. But I'm trying to find a picture of it. Hold on. I think it was called like The White Lady or something, but it was just very creepy, and it came in and it kidnapped and started like eating these kids and tearing the
Eating
kids
them.
up. Yeah.
And you were just
eating them.
watching there as a guilty bystander.
I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was like stuck somewhere. I don't remember the whole dream. I just remember that part because I woke up sweating. It was really weird. My dreams don't ever make sense. I'm not a prophet, okay? I don't get like prophetical dreams.
Why don't you think you're a prophet?
The earliest dream I remember was a dream about getting chased through a store by a giant cookie. Okay, I'm not a prophet.
That could be a prophet's dream. It's just a different century. You know, like our thoughts are just relative to different things. Maybe they didn't have an abundance of cookies and grandmothers back then, but now we do. And now prophets, like a prophet would just be someone whose dreams prophesize something that could happen. Wouldn't that would constitute a prophet, wouldn't it? And I mean, usually someone who gets the label of prophet, it would have to be some sort of significant, like, you know, thing that comes from it. But like, even if you remember your dreams and are able to do something with it, I feel like you're prophesizing something.
I think, don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure. Prophet.
I'm quoting you. You're on record.
Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
Being a prophet is like dreaming about something that comes to fruition, that actually happens. It's not
Right.
You making it happen.
It'd probably be like the king to the prince of deja vu.
Exactly. It's like, it's not like me dreaming about going to Top Golf and I wake up the next morning and go, I'm going to go to Top Golf. It's like dreaming about bumping into a person you haven't seen in 8 years and then that happening the next day.
Okay, so even if it was just an immediate deja vu thing, like that, it'd just be more significant deja vu. So you'd consider that prophesizing if it was something crazy.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever have those?
No.
Because I talk to a lot of people who have those types of things.
Really?
Yeah. I've asked this question to quite a few people, and just talk to people about these types of things often in general, and yeah.
No, I don't get prophetic dreams ever. My dreams are usually stupid.
Do you think there could be any meaning to them though? Like, why do you remember them? Why does your subconscious want you to remember a cookie chasing you?
Because that was my first nightmare as a child, so that was just traumatizing.
I think that's kind of like an easy mode. Like if you had some sort of autonomy and like who you're gonna be in this lifetime, and you were designing out your life blueprint, you're like, oh, what are we gonna give her for dreams? Let's go easy on her, you know. She's kind of a weak one, you know. So we'll just give her Cookie chased by Cookie.
How dare you call me weak?
No, I'm kidding. You're strong now. I see you're strong now because you had to build your way up by those things that frighten you. But we started very low, you know. The bar was set low.
Okay, start low.
My first nightmares were on the tilt-a-whirl, or like the, you know, that like the ride at the amusement parks where you go like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were my first like nightmares that come to mind, where I'm just moving in this like energy thing and I can't stop, and I'm just like ah. And I hate moving fast too. There's like something about it that's like not okay with me.
Being a roller coaster person?
I like doing like crazy shit to prove I can do it, but I do it for like the psychological benefits and for like the social benefits. Like I don't get any enjoyment out of doing hard shit, but I get enjoyment out of being able to say that I can do hard shit, and for knowing I can do hard shit. but I don't care about the experience. Like a lot of people like partying or like roller coasters or like whatever. And like I don't like those things, but I like being able to be socially better off because of them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you think that what do you think about astrology?
I don't believe in astrology.
What's your perception of it?
Um, I don't really have a perception of it. I mean, I think it's like I said, another thing that people believe in, kind of like to give them a guide, sort of like kind of how we use the Bible as a guide, or people use the Torah as a guide. It's kind of like their guide a little bit.
Do you think that how do you think like that would compare to Christianity in the sense of understanding yourself and your individuality? Because astrology is a lot more relative to the individual than those
Yeah,
which
well,
are
I don't think it's quite the same as like religion, because astrology isn't a religion. It's like it's not like paganism or something. It goes along with some religions or beliefs, but it's not itself a religion. But I think it just helps people to kind of give them a perception of what to build themselves on. So like I'm born in July, so I would technically be a Leo. So if somebody was born in July, they'd be like, okay, I need to be a confident, outgoing party girl kind of situation, you know?
and you think from your perception it would be that you'd be trying to model that because it's been like popularized as that's how it is.
It gives you a guide of what you should be. People are always looking for what they should be. People are always like
Looking to find
insecure and
themselves.
looking to find themselves. They're insecure, they're lost, they don't know who they are. So
Mm.
that gives them a guide of how to figure out who they are, whether they need to be a confident person or a more quiet person or
Yeah. I studied astrology at the same time I studied religions to try to get a understanding of how it worked because I've seen it's kind of relative, like something that is claiming it's how reality is like functioning. And I made like the birth charts the main thing. There's like the planets for all the different aspects of yourself. Like the vibe I got from it was like when you're born, you have like you see what you look like as a baby, and then the chart would be like what you're like emotionally and all your characteristics and stuff.
yeah.
And the more I studied it and like seeing what like variables were relative to each like sign and house and whatever, and then like made those charts for all the people I knew the best in my life and from school or like my family and stuff, like my pets. And I also have this like life coach mentality in my brain already, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do with all my stuff. It helped me like help a lot of people a lot more understand what I would like lean into as like, is this you, and are these things that you'd perhaps like to do or like feel, and myself, just like understanding who I was and like how I can like what directions I can justify doubling down in and feeling like really core, like good with it, which is interesting because that's one of those things where it's like not everybody develops equally throughout life. Like there are a lot of people who die and were never fulfilled even to a level that, you know, maybe Justin Bieber was when he was like 6 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've noticed that astrology is one of those tools that seems to help certain people, or would be like the most direct way of like having a tool for that particular thing, unraveling your individuality and who you're supposed to be here, like to be, how to help the best and harness your energy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't believe in astrology, but there have been some moments where I'm like, okay, that's kind of freaky that how closely that lines up.
Right, or even how everybody agrees on the archetypal characteristics of each sign.
Mm.
Like everybody just agrees.
Well, it's been around for centuries. That's the thing. So it might not have been called, astrological signs, but that whole vibe about what time you were born and what day you were born and what month of the year you were born, and that kind of
It could like
people
soak
figuring
into
out,
the collective conscious.
be figuring out who you are and people kind of knowing who you are based off of that. That's been around for a long time.
Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of the people like leading that, particularly old people, I've studied it from, purport that they think that like 70 years ago you had to like draw it on paper, like the whole chart thing, and like you had to know all the information and stuff. And now there's algorithms which kind of like make infinite of those charts and put the data relative to like humanity and where the planets were too, um, into algorithms to see what would be like more or less probable than like average as far as like crazy shit that happened on particular alignments. Um, and I think that'll be really interesting data from like, and something I'm interested in is seeing like if there is any merit to that, because I watched a few documentaries which go over some of that data, and a lot of it seems less than probable, or at least was presented as that. But I think as, oh, what?
You don't kill nobody if you got a butterfly
Damn.
tattoo on your eye. You don't kill.
Bye. What's up?
Hey,
You
oh my
fine
god,
as
are you
hell.
like famous? Are you
What?
famous?
Am I
What's
famous?
your YouTube? What's your YouTube?
I'm famous from the future. This is like a Rick and Morty thing or something.
Drop your YouTube?
Yeah, it's Geist Gunner.
Wait, I think I've seen you before. Pause?
Pause.
Pause? Give me like 5 seconds. No. Wait, don't leave. Why do you look so fucking familiar? Wait, why are you
My bet
red?
is just on deja vu, honestly. I think you're gonna know me from the future.
Maybe. Or maybe like all white people look the same.
You say all white people look the same? I do not look like all white people.
What state do you live in?
Probably not the one you're from.
Oh, are you like streaming so you don't want to say?
No, I live in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. And I am streaming, but that's not why.
Are they seeing me?
It's the first day I've ever actually streamed. So there's like one person.
How many people are live? Like on watching? Okay, wait. Actually, I don't want to know. Actually, I didn't know the Rocky Mountains were in Canada, first of all. But that's cool to know now.
I'm really glad that I was able to be the information catalyst for you for on that one.
Hold on.
Did you find my YouTube? It's Geist Gunnard.
I don't have YouTube on my phone.
Well, I'm also on like TikTok, Instagram, Snap.
Yeah, I found those. Yeah, I got you. Wait, so you go to the gym?
Yeah.
Me too. What's your bench?
That's
You
funny
scared?
coming from a girl.
Why?
I don't know. Girls don't usually care about that. I use like one arm dumbbells, honestly. I don't even track my bench.
You don't do like a barbell?
No.
Are you even serious about the gym or just bucking around?
I don't know. Like, I got that.
I'm just kidding.
It's not
That'd
very
be so
serious. I know.
mean.
It's kind of just like a half-hearted thing, right?
You're like bucking around. Like,
Yeah, I'm just
bucking
bucking around
Get
for sure.
serious? Get
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Like, you'd be able to see those popping out if I was actually serious. Like, if I was like a legit dude, like a gym bro.
Like, are you even on trend?
Right? Like, I'm not a gym bro because I'm not on trend. And I don't have like a barbell PR.
Like, get on my level real quick? And then
Right.
we
What's your bench, bro?
I've never okay, 135 for 2 reps, which is just one plate. Like, some people are like, that's my warm up. So I'm like humble in that way. But I'm also like, not a lot of girls.
That's half a plate. That's like a 25, isn't it? Because you could only have 145 as total weight if your bar is 45 pounds.
40.
Or wait, no,
Sorry.
you're right.
I know
Sorry,
it's like early in the morning.
I think I'm
but, like,
tripping.
Yeah.
No, it's 45 plus 245. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, for a girl, like, to bench a plate, like,
No, good for
think that's
you, girl.
pretty
Fucking
good.
props. Snap.
low key.
Yeah. How old are you?
But it took a while. I'm 18.
You're 18?
I just
dope.
turned.
Happy birthday.
Be so for real. Not today.
I'm being so for real.
Not today. Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. Belated birthday. That was like super close. I thought you were going to say a couple months ago. Happy birthday. That's justified.
Oh my god. Okay, well, how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
12? I'm kidding. Oh, 7.
That is my favorite number, but just because I learned to count it recently.
Okay.
Like
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I haven't got to the elementary school where they have the gym set up yet. That's why I just got the dumbbells. Yeah, I'm 20.
Okay, so like you're like a grandpa.
What?
You're like a grandpa, but like you still go to the gym.
Right, yeah. You gotta
I
keep
respect that.
Yeah, like I I used that thing, the chair you sit in to get up my stairs. Like it's a 3-story house.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
No, yeah, I use my life alert all the time.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't. Why you're using it all the time? That's kind of like a last case scenario, you know? Like if you were smart, like I am, you'd just use the chair and you wouldn't eat shit. You don't need to use it.
Like,
You know?
I'm not like a rich kid like you, so I just like don't have the chair. Just a few biffs down the stairs.
Yeah, you just dust yourself off.
Yeah.
I'll come dust you off. I'll be your lifeline. Would you sign up? Would you sign up to my lifeline? I'll be the new name brand lifeline, but it's only for you.
Only for me. It's exclusive.
What?
Just because it's exclusive, I'll sign.
Okay. I'll give you. There's massages after every fall too, so you might even get hurt more.
Oh, hurt even more.
Because you're just falling on purpose.
Isn't it? Oh, okay. Like, isn't... I see what you're saying. Okay. I see what you're saying. You're bold? Hello? Okay, so you're streaming right now.
Correct. To like nobody.
How many people are there?
It's like 1. It's the first day I've ever streamed. I have 900 subs, and I'm gonna start streaming regular like now.
Can you like rewatch this?
Yeah, I'm recording it too.
Oh shit.
Why?
Let's not say we did.
That's not what?
Let's not and say we did.
Let's not and say we did.
Yeah.
Let's not say what?
Let's not record and say we did.
Oh, okay.
No face, no case. I'm just kidding.
No, you're mad fine though. What do you think about guys who wear makeup? Do you think they're less attractive or less masculine? Like under eye bags or like concealer type shit.
I don't know. I feel like people are just gonna do whatever they want to do. It's just cool that people can do whatever they want to do.
So you wouldn't find it less attractive?
Probably would. I probably would get the ick.
You'd probably catch the ick.
Yeah. Just because, like, me personally, I want, like, a manly man.
A manly man with big biceps.
No,
big
like,
back.
Twig arms? Like, twig arms?
And shoulders. Twig arms, big what?
Anyways, like, I want to be able to bench.
You could have said anything. Back, triceps. But you're calling something else.
No, I just, like, I don't want anything big.
Anything big.
And it's April Fool's. Let me stop fucking around.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Is it April Fool's? It's
April
totally April
Fool's.
Fool's. Oh my god. That's why we've got such a
Dude.
jovial vibe going on. It's like the collective conscious is soaking into our
Well,
atmosphere.
these are like really big brain words. You have to like tone it down here.
Collective
Not
conscious.
not a thought behind these eyes. Being real.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Not a thought. Hello? Wait. So like you're not on trend. You don't even bench.
I'm basically a nerd, yeah.
You're
Fucking dweeb.
basically like a TikToker.
But who's
I'm kidding.
jacked. I'm like still jacked. I just don't track my bench.
What's your squat?
Bro, I like work out at home. But I work out
So, like,
every day.
Planet Fitness.
What?
Like a Planet Fitness.
What the fuck are you on, bro? I work out at home, but it's like look, go to my Instagram, okay? You're giving me the ick right now, all right?
I prefer not to stalk.
I'm giving you permission. It's not stalking. I'm like giving you a map to my Instagram and then telling you to look at it. I make these like edits of me working out in my home gym, and that's where I do all of my heavy lifting. Okay.
Stalking your ass so hard right now.
I'm into
Okay.
it.
I'm here. What do I do?
Follow first of all.
Okay.
Good girl. Swipe.
Wait, I need to like turn this fucking down so I'm not blinded.
There you go. Look at that. You see that? You just did that.
I'm her.
Yeah, and then like peruse with your eyeballs.
You're like not even serious about it. Like you're not even serious.
About what?
Like your gym transformation. What's your protein goal?
Like 200.
The fuck? How do you do that?
Protein
Mine is,
powder, yogurt, egg whites.
I'd rather die. Mine is 140. And I can barely meet her. Because I'm like 2 almonds and then I'm full. Like that's like the best way to explain it.
That's your appetite?
Yeah. It's like bulking season, non-existent.
What season are you in right now? Where are you
Right
at?
now, I'm in
You got shreds?
recovery.
You got shreds to show me?
No, I'm in
You got some
recovery season.
vascularity? What?
I'm in recovery season.
In recovery season. So like you're hibernating right now? The only way to come back from that's to prove you're not.
I'm staying in the streets. I'm just kidding. Never been a member.
Of the streets?
Yeah. Please don't take me serious. If you're putting this in your video, be like, this girl's a hoe. I'm not.
I don't know what I'm putting in my video. I usually only use shit that's relevant to the video. And I ask people deep questions. Did you go on my YouTube yet?
No.
Go on my YouTube. That's the main one. Actually, wait, you didn't even answer like did you look at the Instagram at all?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you look like you lift. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Go follow me back?
Yeah, for sure.
You're such a fucking liar.
Yeah, no, I'll follow you back.
Cap.
But sub to my YouTube.
I don't have YouTube. I just told you that.
You don't have YouTube?
No.
You're crazy, girl.
You're crazy. Crazy girl. Okay.
What about TikTok? Do you have TikTok?
No.
Yeah, you do. You fucking cap.
Capybara. That's how I found your Instagrams, because it was linked in your TikTok. What are you looking at?
Your profile picture.
Ew! Shut up.
Oh, it's cute. You look fine.
I am fun. Okay, so stop smiling and then just like follow me back. I have so many reels, like drafts, but I don't post. Is that a red flag? Probably not. I just feel like posting on TikTok's cringy.
Yeah.
Is that like just me or what?
I'm trying to get better at like, I went like 3 or 4 years without social media, and then I realized that all of my talents were relative to it, and I'm trying to build a career based on it. So I totally agree, but I'm just kind of forcing myself to. But that sounds different than your situation. Did you follow my TikTok? You didn't even follow my TikTok, bro.
Bro, I'm working on it. And mama, don't worry me. Okay, you're followed. You're gonna follow me and then unfollow because you're like, I don't want this extra follow for a person that doesn't even post.
You're insecure, bro.
No, I'm not. It's just like, I try to keep my numbers equal.
I do that too. No, yeah. I'll be chill. I'm chilling. Like I follow a bunch of, well, I follow 57 people.
You're not helping your case. It's okay though.
You literally didn't follow me.
I did.
No.
On what?
On TikTok.
Be so for real. Oh my god, I hate this inversion.
Oh, wow. How convenient. How convenient.
How convenient. Hold up. Wait, can you see? You can't even see.
Oh, what the shit? I'm like, well, I guess the gods just don't want me to follow you back because I've been refreshing it for like 5 minutes.
Get with the program? You're just like bucking around. Like, get serious. Get serious real quick?
Repeat? What?
You're bucking around. Get serious.
I'm bucking around. I'm pretty serious.
You're not even on trend?
I don't need Trend. Trend needs me. Trend wishes it was a sexy.
I'm literally built. I'm just kidding.
What?
I don't have any flex.
What?
What? It's okay. You'll watch it in the recording. It's okay.
You wanted me to flex?
No.
I thought I heard the word flex. What did
You're
you
delusional?
say? What did you say?
You're delusional? I'm kidding. I'm gaslighting you.
So you work out pretty hard too?
Pretty hard.
What do you got to show for it? What's your your favorite? What's your prized possession?
Used to be legs, but I broke my leg, so now it's all upper body.
So like your main prized possession is like it was like the quads. Like you thought like ass isn't original. So we're just gonna go for like really firm quads and then
thick thighs save lives.
Thick thighs. So that was
like
your specialty.
You get that teardrop, you know?
The teardrop? Okay. Do you have it? Could you do like a flex for me right now?
I just broke my leg.
Your muscle wouldn't like evaporate. You only broke one. What about the other one? Come on.
Yeah. Bedridden.
Or at least show me a fucking like pose. Like
I don't post.
You gotta show me something, or else you're capping.
I'm getting this random ass request. Okay. I don't. Literally, I broke my leg and I was bedridden for 2 weeks. So now my legs are just like mass. That makes sense. What are you waiting for?
You just show me where your gains are at. 'Cause they're
I
hiding.
don't take progress photos.
Show me right now. Live update.
I don't have any. It all evaporated.
Where are the goods? Where are the goods? Where are you storing them?
You think I'm about to show some ass? You're in the wrong place.
It doesn't have to be your ass. It's just wherever your goods are. If your goods are really in your quads, I want to see your quads. If they're really in your fucking ankles, show me them ankles, you know?
That's what I broke.
You're just capping.
So
That's all
dumb.
I'm saying. You're just cappity capping.
What do you mean? Your tactic's not working? Get a new tactic? Get a new tactic? Like you're boring me? Like I'm about to press this next button? Like,
Did you have my snap? I mean, I don't. Yeah.
it's probably your fake one, so I'm a pass.
It's my fake one.
Yeah.
What
like
does
your
that
side-
mean?
Your side hoe one.
My side hoe one. Honestly, I have no game with
I can tell.
with
Don't worry. Don't worry.
with texting
Look.
particularly.
Oh shit. Look, I fucked it up.
Oh shit.
8 screws later, it's binded back together.
Nice. Good for
Yeah.
you.
From her. Just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm so excited to go viral on your thing.
Did I ask you any questions? Like deep questions? I asked you one thing at the start. Is that it?
That's where my bench was.
Right.
You're like gonna cut out all the parts where you're like simping.
Where I'm simping. It's a funny thing, right? Cause like, well, you were simping too. I could just like not bring up anything sexual, but that takes so much of the fun out of it. Like I'm a naturally sexual person, you know, but like I'm objective oriented, and there isn't really an objective besides just like, it's kind of just like a flirting game. It's like fishing, you know? It's like, can you persuade this person to like your flirts, basically? But there's no real
You
end
like the
game.
chase. So you like the chase.
It's like it's like a game. I don't know. Like there's
That's your red flag, by the way.
that's my red flag. Well, it's not like, but that's like, I don't usually do that. But if I'm going to engage in it at all, like I've only slept with 2 people, and one of them was a long-term girlfriend, and we just like, yeah, for a while. But yeah, I don't like fuck around, and I don't text anybody. But when I do, it's just like an on off. Like it like, this is like, I don't know, it's fun to like flirt in general. Like I just have like a flirtatious attitude, but I only do it as like an objective, you know? Like there's nothing that we're really gonna get out of this besides satisfaction from flirting, really. And like, even if we add each other on Snap, it's like, you could keep in contact, but that's really all that's gonna be out of there. Or like, you know.
And we're the same person.
Are we?
So maybe that's my red flag too.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Guess I've always been told I have a flirtatious personality, so can't get mad at that. I warned you.
You warn me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we might as well just satisfy each other's
Shut up. Shut up.
hungers.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm not thirsty.
I mean, are you not?
Shut up. I'm just kidding.
You sounded pretty thirsty.
No, I'm really hydrated. Really hydrated. Oh, look, you're thirsty. Look at that. Satisfying your need. It's chill. I respect it.
What's your
Just-
ideal guy?
I don't know. Someone who's patient. 'Cause I'm a toxica. Okay. If you couldn't like catch on to that.
You're toxic?
Like I'm a spicy Latina. It's like the best way I could put it.
Okay.
Okay. So patience is like a big thing. 'Cause I'm also like really slow.
Right.
It takes me a bit to catch on to things, right?
Okay. Okay.
Athletic for sure.
Okay, so someone who's athletic, less slow than you.
No, just like patient. Like
Okay, patient.
okay. Speak Spanish.
Oh wow, that's right up there.
What do you mean?
I know
Being slow. What does that mean?
I know I kind of get Spanish and French mixed up because I took like a little bit of both of them. I know like comme si comme ça, es tu muy bien.
Okay, moving on. Shut up.
¿Cómo estás? Comme si comme ça.
I like my men obsessed with me. Like, does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't want to chase after you.
Yeah, I have that same mentality.
It has to have like an Edgar haircut. I'm just kidding.
A what?
An Edgar haircut?
Edgar? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Okay, you have TikTok, but you don't know what an Edgar is?
No. Edgar.
I'm gonna show you.
That just sounds like a really ugly person.
They are. They are. It's just a joke.
Is it like a bowl cut?
It's a bowl cut. Like,
It is a bowl cut. Okay.
It's a joke, okay? Don't take me serious.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, my
I
hair is
do
kind
like-
of a wild card because it's different every day. Because I just
Oh,
like
you're frozen.
I'm frozen.
I'll take a photo. Wait, are you on like a computer or what?
Yeah.
I heard if you go to another tab and then come back, it fixes it. Like, don't close this one out, but like open a new tab, then close out the other tab.
I just did.
That's a L. You're frozen. Looks like our time in here is done. 'Cause you're like an L. You're like an L. Just like fix your Wi-Fi.
I think it would be your side because my side doesn't have issues.
Oh, it's always me, you know? I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. It's fine. I'll just cry tonight.
You'll cry. You'll cry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. You have a great night. It was a nice conversation.
Thank you. And you added my things. You can't.
Yep.
It's like a legitimate Snapchat if you actually want to like I'll be there.
But like, is it like your...
Like what do you? It's
Don't-
my Geist Gunnard Snapchat.
I don't belong on your side host snap. You're like, oh my god, she caught me. I know. I don't even see you, low-key.
GEIST, no space.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
Oh my god, you can see me?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Alright, I added you. Followed you on everything but YouTube because I don't have YouTube.
So
Okay.
you've been
Let me
very...
know when I'm famous.
What?
I'm kidding.
remember you when I'm famous?
I said let me know when I'm famous. When your
Let
video
you
blows
know
up.
when you're famous, right? Okay. Well, you
Have
have
a
to.
good night.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you too. Oh my goodness! I should go to bed, shouldn't I? Yes, I should.
Bro.
No. I am going to go to bed in 3, 2, 1. I gotta piss. 0. Oh my god, they're doing karate.
Give us Do you mind karate?
I do karate.
Yes.
Are you doing a kata? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta piss. Goodbye. I gotta piss so bad. All right, whoever the last viewer is, I want you to know, sir or Mrs., that you are watching the end and are the only person to ever watch the end live of my first ever live stream. Congratulations. I will be doing many of these in my lifetime, and you are here for the first. I hope you have a great night. Take care. Love.